My name is Alan Lipke. I'm a reporter with WMNF, and I string for National Native News, which is the American Indigenous Peoples program. These are members of the band Yothu Yindi. And
I'm Stuart, Kellaway, and I'm the bass player.
I'm Yunupingu, and I'm the lead singer. Message from the Aboriginal people coming from Australia is to tell them about where we're coming from, the Indigenous affiliations with the country, to gain some support and help and assistance from people, namely for the reasons that we're about to embark on. And we're about to embark on a formal agreement between Australia and Aboriginal people and the Australian white people in bringing about a treaty.
And what do you expect to be in this treaty?
We expect to be in this treaty a legislation in the Constitution, so that it'll help in creating and forming a better relationship between Black Australia, mainly to recognise Aboriginal people as prior owners and to recognise sovereignty.
Well, give me an example from one of your songs, you know, the name of a song and how you went about writing that, how you went about including both the Aboriginal and the rock elements.
This song here, Treaty.
Yeah.
This one here is it's a song that we've been able to fuse the two together. We've taken the cultural element, the Aboriginal side of the songs and dance and all that type of thing, and we've been able to combine our language together with the Western language and music and all that.
Yeah. What about the musical language? I mean, what happened? Did the Aboriginal members sit down and start jamming this tune, and the white members listened and then started adding their licks, or what?
Well, what really happened was there was a traditional song. It was called Jatpanari, and we work with the Yidaki, which is a didgeridoo, big hollow log, and we work within that key, and we put down a groove first off, the white musicians, and we just incorporated the traditional song in the same key and incorporated it in and just created this fusion.
How did you become a band together?
Well, met up with these guys here in Northern Territory, Darwin, yeah. And in my lifetime I just wrote one song, and then I bumped into these mob, and they were in a white band called Swamp Jockeys, and that's when our relationship formed, and that's where we picked up from.
That's how it really happened. We were just used to tour around Aboriginal communities and bumped into Mundawa, and he had his big one song, and we just sort of took it from there and became really good friends, and our band went on its course, and a couple of members, the other guitar player and myself, kept on going, and we just developed into a band that we are now with the Aboriginal guys.
Well, what about you were touring particularly to Aboriginal areas? Wasn't that a sort of strange situation?
No, well, being a white original band in the top of Australia, there's not much work, and being all the remote communities, they're starved for any sort of music, so they pay fees and stuff to go out there and tour around. So we used to go hop in a plane, and one of our members was a pilot, and we used to hop in a plane and travel around and play gigs. It used to be great.
What was it that you liked, that you identified with white music, that your people wanted to listen to this band?
This mob were right into singing songs about simple things, you know, things that matter to everyday human being, you know, and that related to me. Like Lion Rise, their songs were about Aboriginal people. Their songs are about life, the environment, you know, all that type of thing.
From the white man's perspective of the Aboriginal people, and that's, when we get together, it's sort of, you know, it's the universal language, music, and our single at the moment, Treaty, seems to be very relevant to American people with all the race riots and stuff that's been happening lately. I mean, we're just saying, you know, black and white, Indian, Aboriginal, Indigenous people, we can all live together and benefit and learn from so much from, you know, each other. It's, you know, it's a big world, and we all got to live in it.